old Christmas trees to make habitats for fish. Such an interesting idea. So Steve Nielsen is live this morning at Saguaro Lake, the first site where they're implementing this program. Steve, explain this to us because this is so interesting.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, first off, it's very cool in general. I'm freezing out here right now. I did not properly prepare outside. Everyone has gloves on except for me. We got Dave Weidman here with Arizona Game and Fish.
Morning.
Dave, we got dozens and dozens and dozens of Christmas trees behind us, but these are about to be homes for fish, right?
Absolutely. We're going to tie cinder blocks to these trees and take them out to some pre-selected locations out on the lake and drop them in and sink them to the bottom. And within hours or days, the fish will find them and they'll start hanging around, congregating around these structures and taking up residence around our new fish habitat.
This is so cool because this hasn't happened at this lake for a very long time.
No, we've done fish habitat projects at other lakes recently, and periodically over decades, we've done habitat projects at other lakes. Saguaro, we haven't done anything in the last 20, 30 years probably. My memory's fading as I get older. Saguaro Lake can use a little shot in the arm right now.
Yes, I mean, we were just chatting about the fishing out here on Saguaro Lake. Great fish out here, but not necessarily quantity.
Yeah, this lake grows some really nice largemouth bass, but not a lot of them. Catch rates are probably a little bit lower than we'd like to see, but when you do hook into a fish, it's generally a quality fish. And the potential of catching largemouth bass up to 10, 12, 14 pounds out of this lake.
So what we're looking at here is they're just tying up these cinder blocks, right? So that's what's going to anchor these trees down to the ground, and you're just going to have basically go out and in certain areas put together like a pile of 20 trees or something?
Absolutely, yeah. 20 to 30 trees, maybe 50 trees.
Oh, wow.
We'll see how many we wind up with here. Like I said, we had some pre-selected sites, and we'll just load up each site with a bunch of trees.
This is just such a great way to recycle these trees that, are cut down for Christmas, and then what do you do with them after that?
Yeah, it's absolutely recycling the trees is environmental. It saves them from going into the landfill. I want to thank the city of Mesa for letting us take these trees out of their park drop-off locations. So we didn't have to go out and pick up individual trees. We just went to their parks, loaded up the trees, took them to our office, stored them, bringing them out here this morning to put in the lake.
I was talking with some of your guys out here, and they were saying they were bringing their own tree from their living room.
Yeah.
It's in the mix here. And then they also said that they have found a couple of heirloom ornaments on trees and things.
Really?
Because people, just didn't do a good once-over of the tree before they brought it. So let that be a reminder, everyone. Next year, when you leave your tree, really look at it. You don't want to lose those heirloom ornaments.
Yep. If you're buying a live Christmas tree and getting rid of it after the Christmas season, check it out good. You don't want to lose those important ornaments.
Absolutely. Is this something you guys are going to keep doing in the future, too, with trees?
Yeah, over the years, every year, if we've got money to buy cinder blocks and rope, this year we got a grant from the National Fish Habitat Partnership. It's called the Reservoir Fish Habitat Partnership. And so we got $1,000 to buy the cinder blocks and the rope that we're using. Tonto National Forest is the manager of this lake and 4 other lakes that we have compliance to do these habitat projects on. So I want to thank them too. So they're working with us out here today to make the fishing better at Saguaro Lake.
That's great. We got some volunteers with Mesa as well out here, which is great. You got a whole team out here putting this all together.
Yep, it takes a lot of hands to move this amount of material and 2 tons of cinder block around.
Absolutely. Dave Weidman, Game and Fish, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we're going to go out on a boat here too and be a part of this process. So watch the news tonight. We're going to have a full story on how all of this kind of comes together and creates new habitats for fish.
You've got to be probably the best dressed person on Saguaro Lake out there today.
Yeah, I like the camel navy combo.
Yeah.
Very sharp, Steve.
Very sharp, Steve.
Super.
Thank you. When you're going to go outside, you're going to be in a woodsy area out on a lake. The fish, you got to impress them.
Yeah.
The life jacket's going to look very sharp with that sports coat.
The orange and navy also a good combo.
Very good combo. Steve, that was an interesting story. Thank you so much for bringing that to us. We'll look forward to your story tonight.